2019. Thank you for sharing in this special evening. Please stay standing for our national anthem and then remain standing for the playing of our alma mater. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Mater, glorious to behold the red and white, love and honor, praise to thee. We will sing of faith and loyalty, trust and courage, guide thy days ahead, and we'll never forget the Lancer, strive to win thee fame. Hail to thee, our alma mater, ever onward guide thy name.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2019. It's interesting how when we were children, we believed that there were endless possibilities in the world. We dreamed of being actors and actresses, astronauts and presidents, even superheroes and princesses. We spend our early childhood living as though the world is ours. Then, life hits us like a freight train. That unforsaken moment when your parents tell you to buckle down and grow up. For some of you, maybe it was easy to take control of your life. For others, you could be sitting here and still have no clue where to go next. But maybe you just don't even know where to begin. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. What classifies this single step? As you all know, in the literal sense, a step is the act of putting one foot in front of the other. Another definition of a step, perhaps the more applicable one, is taking measures or actions to achieve a particular goal. We took many steps in high school. Now, as we separate, we each are going to have different first steps in life. Your first step to college life could be settling in with your roommate in your dorm. Or your first step could be entering the first day of work. Perhaps your first step could be lining up for boot camp. Despite the many differences in how we choose to pursue our lives post-graduation, we all have to start somewhere in order to be successful in the 1,000-mile journey of life. It is said that a person takes 2,000 steps to complete a mile. With a little multiplication, we know that it takes 2 million steps to complete 1,000 miles. So congratulations, class of 2019. One step down and many, many more to go.
Thanks, Alexis. Way back in the 1500s, a writer named John Haywood wrote, "Nothing ventured, nothing gained." As we advance into this new stage of our lives, we must keep this idea in mind that nothing comes to those who don't act. Action, risk-taking, getting yourself out there, and just trying new things will always be accompanied by some sort of benefit. Now, I'm not a very shy person. I'm loud, I'm opinionated, and I like to talk. Therefore, getting myself out there isn't necessarily an issue for me. So when I applied this quote to my own needs and my own lifestyle, I derived a slightly different connotation. It's not just about taking risks or taking action, but it is also about going above and beyond what is expected of you. If you don't strive forward, if you don't push yourself to be better and to continue down your path to your future success, nothing will be gained. Trying to be better and do better will always result in some sort of benefit. So, looking into both of these ideas, one meaningful idea is created. Try. Try new things, try to do better, try to be better. Class of 2019, from this day forward, as you all pursue your future careers, remember to always try, because after all, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Thank you, Hannah. Opportunity seldom knocks twice. Indeed, it rarely does. We have ambitions to do great things and dream about the time when we can accomplish them. Yet, why do we not always take advantage of these occurrences? Is it because the word opportunity implies taking a chance on something that could bear an undesired result? Or is it because a daunting task that may be out of our comfort zone seems too intimidating? As I have learned these past 4 years, it is precisely these types of opportunities that have been the most rewarding. I know you all can relate. Maybe it was joining a new activity you never thought you would enjoy, taking a difficult AP class or college course because you wanted a challenge, or participating in a club where you made a few new friends. We have supported each other to take on new endeavors. We have listened to the advice of our teachers, guidance counselors, and parents to try new things. While today we are bringing our high school careers to an end, it is important that we still follow the advice of the people who persuaded us to take these chances and opportunities. As Mr. Weibel said to my psychology class this year, don't shy away from the difficult things. Revel in them. The difficult things are usually the best things. So join the activity. Advocate for the cause you believe in. Broaden your perspective of different fields of study. No one ever became successful without taking the opportunity to achieve their full potential. As we are now graduating, I encourage you, class of 2019, to remember 2 things. Never discount an opportunity when it presents itself, because you never know where that opportunity may take you. And never forget to thank the people who are there to support you along the way. So, that being said, thank you to our elementary, middle, and high school teachers and principals. Thank you to our families. And thank you to our friends and fellow classmates of the class of 2019.
Thanks, Kaylee. We have all reached points in our lives where we have had to make decisions. We've decided which classes to take, what sports to play, what clubs to be involved in, and now what our next step after high school will be. These are all important things. However, it is not always about what you choose to do, but how you choose to do it. As we prepare to venture out into the unknown, consider this. We are in control of our own reputation, our own work ethic, and our own success. Each of us has the chance, with every new endeavor, to reach for our full potential. The question is, will you try? There were times at track practice where I could have simply gone through the motions, but instead I made every drill count. There were times in school where I could have just blindly copied down the notes, but I always went back to make sure I really understood. I have always challenged myself to give 100%, and I've never regretted it. If we fail to give our all, we are only selling ourselves short. No matter where you go or what you are faced with, strive to be the best you can be. View every task, no matter how small, as an opportunity to improve. Work hard at the little things, and the big things will come. Build habits that drive you to achieve. Build a reputation to be proud of. It is your persistence and your desire to grow that will set you apart and allow you to succeed. Go out into this world, work hard, and take pride in what you do, because a job worth doing is worth doing well.
Very superstitious, nothing more to say, nothing more to say. Very superstitious, nothing's on his way, yes, he's on his way. Superstitious, nothing more to say. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da.
As the graduating class of 2019 is about to discover, beyond the walls of our small school in Edinburgh, Pennsylvania, lies the entire world. Whether it be joining the workforce at a new career, moving away to continue our education, or joining the military to protect our nation, all of us will soon be journeying into new territory. Fortunately, we have grown into adults at General McLean, a place that has succeeded in preparing us for anything. That being said, we are risking everything we know. But risk is essential to life. Without taking a risk, Martin Luther King Jr. would have never changed the face of America. Without having the audacity to drop out of Harvard University, Bill Gates may have never founded Microsoft or become the richest man alive. As a scuba diver, I would never see the colors of a coral reef or touch the bottom of the ocean if I did not have the courage to break the surface. However, there can be no risk without apprehension and fear. From overthinking critical decisions to being the first to trying something new, apprehension cannot stand in our way. I can't believe Neil Armstrong wasn't at least slightly afraid to step on the moon. We are all truly pilots of our own ships, and as said by Andre 3000, and as often quoted to me by my friend Seth Meyers, spaceships don't come equipped with rearview mirrors. Instead, we must look to the future with excitement and without any regrets. At the end of the day, MLK led the way to civil rights. Bill Gates is a technology mogul, and Neil Armstrong is a national hero, perhaps because fortune favors the bold.
Thank God that's over, right? Kidding. Thanks, Vinny. Because we have all laughed at some point in our lives, we all know how powerful laughter can be. It makes the bad times not so bad, and the good times even better. Laughing is great for you, and it is proven to have actual health benefits, such as reducing stress and improving cardiac strength. As great as it is to hear your own laugh, hearing someone else's laugh is even better, especially if their laugh is very strange. Making someone else laugh can be sunshine to someone's day. And as Steve Martin once said, a day without sunshine is like, night. I'd also like to add that laughter goes hand in hand with a good attitude. So it's helpful to laugh a little before going into most situations. Life will have its complications. At some point, we will all face different challenges. In order to assuage these challenges, it's important to stay grounded and laugh. Find something to laugh about, because a wise man once said during a commencement speech to his peers, laughter is the best medicine.
Thanks, Luke. Curiosity killed the cat. This is what we've been told since we were kids to stop us from asking questions, to keep us from running off, to slow us down. This worked great when we were all 4 and eating rocks and running into the road were common hobbies, but now we're on the cusp of a new life. And what they don't tell you is that there's a second part to this saying. The entirety of it is, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. To me, this means that, yes, trying something new or pursuing something we want might not have the outcome we hoped for, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't work out. If we don't make any tangible gains, the least we earned is a lesson, and that in itself is enough to make it worth it. So now is the time to satisfy our hunger for more. If you yearn to answer a question or complete a goal, go for it. Don't let the limitations yourself and others are going to try to set for you stop you from achieving everything you know you can. If we can look past these tiny voices we've created in our heads over the years that tell us to slow down and stay humble in our ambitions, we are unstoppable. So maybe curiosity did kill the cat, but remember, satisfaction brought it back. Try to push through these limits that have been set for you because, contrary to popular belief, it will not kill you. Thank you.
2 summers ago, I was involved in an accident in which I severely injured my hand. As a musician, I thought life as I knew it was over. I would never play piano again. If not for my injury, then because my teacher would have my head. Well, I wasn't wrong to a certain degree. Life changed, but it also continued. After a few days of feeling sorry for myself, I slowly began to play the piano again, against the advice and to the shock of many. Fast forward to today. I'm enrolled in a music program and will be working on achieving a piano performance degree. No matter where you are going after today, you will face difficulties. You will eventually feel out of control, and nothing will seem to be going right. But don't lose faith. Try your best. Continue to look for that job you wanted. Study hard, and make sure to tell somebody about what you face. For a number of us, some points during the past 4 years may have seemed like a never-ending, very dark night. We have found solace in Quizlet, coffee, and the possibility that it might actually all be over one day. After years of waiting, that day has come. For all of us, tonight is the beginning of a new day. No matter what you went through in life, you made it. When things get hard again, keep going. You will make it. As Victor Hugo wrote in his novel Les Miserables, even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. Thank you.
University Band. As always, that was amazing.
About 2 years ago, Kaylee Berger walked up to me with a smile, handed me a package, and said, "This reminded me of you." Opening up the bag, I laughed. Inside was a blue water bottle covered in lemons with my life's motto. I bet you can guess what it said. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I've lived by this saying my entire life. The meaning is simple. Make the most of what life gives you. Roll with the punches. Turn something sour into something sweet. However, in the end, there is more than one meaning to this very simple proverb. Close your eyes. What do you see when I say the word pain? Now, what do you see when I say the word perseverance? Open your eyes. There are over 400 people in this room. There are over 400 lives in this room. There are over 400 stories in this room. Everyone has their own lemons, and everyone makes their own lemonade. Look around you. We all know what it's like to triumph in the face of adversity. There's one distinct reason this quote is my life's motto, and it's because of someone who's here today. When life gave my mom MS and told her she wouldn't even live to see me graduate, she didn't accept her diagnosis. She fought back hard, defied the odds, and is sitting here today. She wasn't a victim of life. She was an overcomer. She's the reason I make the most of what life gives me every single day. I love you, Mom. Now, class of 2019, life's about to give us the next chapter of our lives. Our future is here. This change won't be easy, and there's going to be many hurdles to overcome along the way. But I challenge all of you to make the most of what life gives you, to roll with the punches, to turn something sour into something sweet. Don't be the victim in life. Be the overcomer. In the end, when life gives you lemons, I challenge all of you to laugh in the face of adversity, sit back, and enjoy an ice-cold glass of fresh lemonade. Thank you.
Thanks, Debbie. No man is an island. As I reflect on the last 4 years at General McLean High School, I know in my heart how true that statement is. An island stands alone. We, at General McLean, are not and have never been alone. We have had academic support in many forms, no matter what unique path we chose to follow. No man is an island. Although academics are the primary focus for school, here at GM, the support does not stop with a report card grade, for we have each benefited from the caring encouragement of teachers, guidance counselors, and administrators. Whether it was on stage for one of our many theater productions, chorus concerts, or Broadway dinners, the sense of community connection is abundantly clear. No man is an island. The learning and teaching does not stop at the high school doors. During cold evenings spent in the rain for football, soccer, track, baseball, and band, or in the gym for practices or rehearsals early in the morning or late into the evening, there is someone there to open a door or lock up after. Whether it was setting up for the homecoming dance or tearing down the prom, the GM community was always there, ready to pitch in and help. No man is an island. As we, the graduating class of 2019, have each traveled our own unique path through General McLean High School's outstanding amount of support, we would like to offer our gratitude to all who have made our years here so rich and fulfilling. As we venture out into the real world, we take a little bit of you with us. It is this feeling of support and guidance that we will feel when we have to make the tough decisions in our lives. It is then that we will honor your support of us, because we truly know no man nor woman who is as loved as we are is an island.
Thanks, Olivia. Many wise, gray-haired grandparents and mentors have said, "A rolling stone gathers no moss." But what does that even mean? I think that each one of us stones should consider it before we go ahead rolling. We need to consider what each person wants first. I think that each one probably wants something different, whether it's Mr. Trush, who wants to describe the velocity of a rock, or Mr. Guzik, who wants to call me dumb as a rock. Each person wants something a little bit different from life, but I see two basic schools of thought here. Do you want to be firmly established in your place in the world, or would you rather be in constant motion, never held down by your surroundings? This is a profound difference that could change how we approach opportunities and challenges throughout our lifetime. The traditional thought behind these wise words is that one should be firm and constant. This is to say that if one is always changing, he or she never gathers comfort, skill, or knowledge of one thing. I understand this side of the coin, and tradition, routine, and normalcy are very important. But on the other hand, some might rather be free from the moss of life. Moss can be a weight. It can keep you down. It could be responsibility or nasty thoughts. Whatever it is, constant change and evolution will keep you from getting bogged down. Which kind of rock are you? I won't tell you which side to choose, but I will caution you. A rolling stone gathers no moss, but mossy stones cannot roll. Thank you.
Take the bull by the horns. I really like this phrase because it can apply to everyone, no matter what they plan to do. In life, there will be many difficult obstacles that will try to block each and every one of you from being successful. Now, some of you are probably thinking, I face insurmountable obstacles already. Well, I can tell you that getting out of bed on Monday morning doesn't count as an insurmountable obstacle, no matter how hard you think it is. No. What I'm talking about here are the life-defining moments that we will find on our path. And it is in those moments that we can either give up and stay as we are, or we can rise and face a challenge head on. Life is too short to cower away from a challenge. Take it instead as a means to grow and become a better person. We need to embrace the challenges because they will eventually lead to what we truly desire. As Henry Ford once said, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you always got. Challenges are filters for those who are simply good enough and for those who are truly great. If challenges do arise, and they will, you need to seize that bull. When I'm skiing down a double black, I don't hesitate when I jump in. I bear down the mountain. When you face a challenge, you have to lunge at them. You have to go at them with all your might, and you have to strive to overcome them. Why, do you ask? Because those moments are the true tests of life that determine how successful you really are and determine what kind of person you're going to be. Don't let life trample all over you, class of 2019. Be the matador and take the bull by the horns. Thank you.
At this time, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to offer recognition reserved for this night. General McLean School District joins with 11 other school districts to jointly own and operate the Erie County Technical School. Many of our graduates here tonight have completed one of the 18 programs offered at the school and were recognized at a ceremony on May 29, 2019. They are wearing a green honor cord tonight to designate them as ECTS students, and I would ask that they stand and be recognized at this time. The General McLean Academy of Medical Arts and Engineering is proud to recognize its 5th graduating class of the Academy. These students prepared for careers in engineering and the medical field by completing a prescribed curriculum, a job shadowing experience, and attending the advisory speaker series. These students are wearing red and white cords to designate them as Academy students, and I would ask that they stand and be recognized at this time. General McLean High School is proud to announce the first graduating class of the GMHS Manufacturing Academy. The Manufacturing Academy has been developed in conjunction with regional manufacturers who serve as partners to provide exposure to the numerous opportunities that exist in the world of manufacturing. Select students are officially offered induction into the Academy at the end of their sophomore year, following 2 years of tours to partner facilities. As full-fledged Manufacturing Academy students, they participate in a series of job shadows followed up in their senior year with formal company interviews and the possibility of paid work experiences during their final semester. One major goal is the full-time employment in the manufacturing world. They were recognized at a ceremony on June 3rd, 2019, and are wearing a dark gray cord this evening to designate them as Manufacturing Academy students. I would ask that they stand and be recognized at this time. At this time, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to recognize members of the audience who have served in the United States military. Will all members of the audience who have or are currently serving our country please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you for your service. In the General McLean High School class of 2019, there are a number of students who have committed to the service of the United States of America through our armed forces. Will the following students please stand and remain standing until all students have stood and be recognized at this time? Hunter Andrzejewski, United States Marines. Jonah Chernicki, United States Army. Jessica Flack, United States Marines. Zachary Hammy, United States Navy. Bryn Knutstad, United States Marines. Joseph Mercurio, United States Marines. Stokely Ralph, United States Navy. And Benjamin Ray, United States Army. Thank you. Students selected to the National Honor Society have demonstrated exemplary characteristics in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The members of the graduating class of 2019 who have been accepted to the National Honor Society are wearing blue and gold cords this evening. I would ask that they stand and be recognized at this time. The class of 2019 is the third graduating class of General McLean High School to be recognized according to the Latin recognition system. At the senior banquet, students were awarded a pin and a certificate in honor of their academic achievements. Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.75 to 3.99 are being recognized as cum laude graduates. These students are wearing bronze-colored pins. Would these students please stand and be recognized at this time? Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0 to 4.39 are being recognized as magna cum laude graduates. These students are wearing silver-colored pins. Would these students please stand and be recognized at this time? Students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.4 or higher are being recognized as summa cum laude graduates. These students are wearing gold-colored pins. Would these students please stand and be recognized at this time? The General McLean School District consists of 4 schools. Today's graduates have progressed through McCain Elementary, Edinburgh Elementary, James W. Parker Middle School, and General McLean High School. Together, the teachers in the district have provided the education and guidance necessary for our seniors to reach this milestone. Their united efforts have produced high-quality graduates, and their efforts have made us proud. Tonight, we thank our faculty, administration, and staff from all 4 buildings and would ask that those in attendance this evening stand and be recognized at this time. The General McLean High School Student Choice Award is presented to an outstanding senior selected by vote of the members of the senior class. The General McLean High School Student Choice Award is presented this 6th day of June 2019 to Luke Martin Dillon. The General McLean High School Faculty Choice Award is presented to an outstanding senior selected by vote of the General McLean High School faculty. The General McLean High School Faculty Choice Award is presented this 6th day of June 2019 to Olivia Claire Horn Green. Each year, we recognize students with the highest grade point average. Every class taken since the freshman year is counted into the grade point average. This year's salutatorian, having earned the 2nd highest grade point average in the class, is Jacob Benjamin Powell. This year, we have 9 students who have tied for the highest grade point average in the class. These students have taken every accelerated course offered and have earned A's in every class taken at General McLean High School. They are Kaylee Berger, Claire Campbell, Spencer Conaway, Leah Dubinsky, Deborah Fiskus, Emma Henderson, Hannah Pfeiffer, Nathaniel Price, Vincent Spada, Alexis Troop. The Kevin Hayes Electric Scholarship Fund will annually award a scholarship to a senior who intends to pursue a career in a field as a skilled tradesperson. This individual should portray good character and display characteristics of a good work ethic. This scholarship was created by a graduate of General McLean who attended college for a semester and quickly discovered a traditional four-year college program was not for him. He then attended a trade school, and after his apprenticeship, went out on his own and started Kevin Hayes Electric LLC. The Kevin Hayes Electric Scholarship is presented this 6th day of June 2019 to Caleb C. Howard. The Lamson Award is presented each year to an outstanding graduating senior who has shown industry, perseverance, and enthusiastic attendance in his or her student life. The recipient of this award is chosen by nomination of the high school front office staff. The Francis Lamson Award is presented this 6th day of June 2019 to Nicholas Daniel Rennick. The Administrator's Scholarship is founded on the deepest of gratitude and the belief that those who have been blessed have an obligation to give back. The scholarship is made possible by a fund created in the name of Therese T. Walter, who served General McLean as superintendent from 1982 to 2005. The intent is twofold. First, to thank the board and community who allowed the district to grow into one of the finest, and second, to thank the administrators who shared the leadership and the vision. Dr. Walter always said, "No one succeeds alone. If we succeed, we owe those who helped it happen." This scholarship is dedicated to those who helped it happen, and the recipient is the sole choice of the administrators at General McLean High School. The Dr. Therese T. Walter Administrators Award is presented this 6th day of June 2019 to Kaylee Renee Berger. The Edwin J. Linden Memorial Scholarship Award is given in memory of the man who served as principal of General McLean High School from 1960 until his death in 1973. Edwin J. Linden was the first principal of the school following the consolidation and creation of the General McLean School District. He was a man of character who believed in people and in the importance of public education. The Edwin J. Linden Memorial Scholarship is the highest award which can be given by the faculty of General McLean High School. It is presented to a graduating senior who has displayed throughout his or her school career the same moral character, integrity, self-control, and discipline as was valued and practiced by the man for whom this award is named. The Edwin J. Linden Memorial Scholarship Award is presented this 6th day of June 2019 to Seth David Myers. Thank you.
Members of the Board of Education, high school administration, distinguished faculty, parents, friends, and relatives of the graduates, class of 2019. I'd like to approach this year's commencement theme, Words of Wisdom, from a slightly different perspective. I'd like to address words of wisdom as adapted and applied to social media. Let's start with the golden rule, which says, treat others as you wish to be treated. The adaptation for Twitter, tweet others as you wish to be tweeted. Don't worry, they're not all that bad. It is said that a picture is worth 1,000 words. These words of wisdom underline the basis for Instagram, a platform for posting pictures of every boring thing you do that no one really cares about. Many people post a picture, but also include a comment. So if you post a picture with a 25-word comment, is that picture only worth 975 words? Think about it. Come on. Here today, gone tomorrow are words of wisdom to remind us that at times we put our hope in things that are fleeting, like Snapchat, a platform popular with young people where the message disappears after 10 seconds. But if you think those words have no power because they don't last in cyberspace, let me reassure you, words have power. Once they are read, it is up to the reader whether or not they are erased or burned into one's mind where they can hurt. Remember these words of wisdom from Joel Osteen. You can change your world by changing your words. Remember, death and life are in the power of the tongue, or in the case of social media, the power of your thumbs. And finally, Facebook. Now, I know that people under 30 feel that Facebook is for old people, and that students do not use it because Snapchat and Twitter are less likely to be seen by parents. We figured it out. So remember this, class of 2019, when you're older. The words of wisdom I feel most applicable to Facebook are from an old proverb which says, "The wise won't make a show of their knowledge, but fools broadcast their foolishness." You're not going to find much wisdom on Facebook or anywhere on social media. Wisdom is something you will seek more and more as you get older. As your youthful vigor and strength give way to fatigue, you will realize the deep value of wisdom. May you find the true source of wisdom. And finally, I wish to leave you with wisdom from French novelist Aurore Dupin, who wrote under the pen name of George Sand. She wrote, "There is only one happiness in this life, to love and be loved." It has been my observation that the essence of the human condition is simply boiled down to just that, loving and being loved. The behaviors you see in life and on social media are manifestations of people looking to be loved and looking for someone or something they can love. No matter what our differences, political, religious, ethnicity, race, we all share that need to love and be loved. Unfortunately, the number of friends, followers, or likes you get on social media will never fill that need. Class of 2019, my wish for you is that your General McLean education has set you on the path to wisdom, and the relationships you had here with each other and with the adults you have encountered have put you on the path to that one happiness in life, loving and being loved. Congratulations. And so now, President Carrie Crow, Vice President Mrs. Amy Eisert, Dr. Timothy Wise, Mr. James Buxby, Mrs. Sherry Gould, Mr. Andy Schultz, Mrs. Linda King, and Mr. Brad Petula. It is my privilege to present to you the class of 2019 for the authorization of diplomas.
Good evening. I admit that this is my favorite part of the ceremony because I get to acknowledge the positivity and everyone cheers when I'm done. I think it's fair to speak for the entire board when I say that graduation is our favorite part of board membership. It's when we get to witness the fruition of all the hard work of the students and the culmination of the efforts of our outstanding leadership by Superintendent Scaletta, our administration, and of course, our excellent teachers and staff who do so much with less to meet our students where they are, to empower them to be all that they can be. And as your graduates move on, you might be at a loss as to your place now in the district, and I just want to remind you that it will continue to be very important for you to support public education. GM is unique in that the community is such a big part of our district, and the district is such a big part of our community. We truly do have the GM advantage, but your support and participation are still required to maintain this quality of life that we enjoy and we all benefit from. And to our graduates, one last piece of advice before you officially become alumni: be proud of yourselves. This is a big deal, and you should savor it and be proud of what you've accomplished. And then, in the next couple of days, take an honest moment to stop and say thank you, to express your gratitude to those who have invested so much in you, because it's a big deal with many sacrifices that they gladly made to get you here. And so without further ado, and on behalf of the 9 members of the Board of School Directors of the General McLean School District, it is my honor to hereby declare that the scholars of the General McLean High School class of 2019 have met all the requirements established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the General McLean School District, and are now authorized to receive diplomas and be considered graduates of General McLean High School. Congratulations, Lancers.
Madison Marie Adams. Anna Josephine Alberti. Brian Edward Alicia. Ainsley Monica Ames. Eric John Andrzejewski. Haley Lynn Andrzejewski. Hunter Marie Andrzejewski. Noelle Marie Antelek. Alexis Cecile Armagost. Sophia May Arndt. Grace Lily Arthur. Stephanie Marie Bailey. Jordan Lynn Bailey. Jordan Lynn Barley. Elizabeth Marie Behringer. Justin Thomas Bastow. Kaylee Renee Berger. Kyle James Bloomquist. Emily Ray Blount. Justin Anthony Boyd. Riley Grace Boyd. Andrew Christian Brest. Ashley Jane Burhan. Drew Carl Burhan. Elijah Thomas Buto. Casey Joseph Calabrese. Amy Lee Campbell. Claire Lynn Campbell. Samuel David Campbell. O'Neill Musgrove Chalk. Alexandra Grace Chamberlain. Jonah Ryan Chernicki. Trinity Jade Chesley. Aaliyah Gabriella Semino. Noah George Clever. Spencer Charles Conaway. Sarah Catherine Converse. Anna Pauline Daymore. Lydia Frances DiBernardo. Hannah Elizabeth Diley. Luke Martin Dillon. Logan Daniel Donahue. Leah Ann Dubinsky. Tucker Reese Dunn. Luke William Edmonds. Helena Ray Fay. Ethan Joseph Fales. Patricia Renee Farrell. Derek Robert Fay. Deborah Sue Fiscus. Jessica Lynn Flack. Riley James Flynn. Kayla May Fryermuth. Gracelyn Elizabeth Galinsky. Mackenzie Goss. Ami Jobe Grazier. Olivia Claire Horn Green. Ethan Howard Greenleaf. Brianna Nicole Grove. Elliot Warren Grusha. Brady James Gustafson. Megan Celeste Guthrie. Rachel Irene Hahn. Nicholas Robert Halmy. Zachary Austin Hammy. Nicholas John Haschak. Emma Kathleen Henderson. Tyler J. Herberg. Hayden Delmar Helinski. Brett Marshall Horn. Caleb Charles Howard. Cadence Lynn Engstadt. Marissa Ann Jennings. Eric Michael Johnson. Matthew Thomas Jones. Tiffany Amber Junkins. Jamie Louise Cavalish. Bradley James Kerr. Bryn Michael Knudstadt. Joshua Richard Kohler. Cole James Kostovic. Abraham Jacob Kozloff. Kelsey Rose Kramer. Ryan Philip Kraus. Ryan Daniel Kulka. Ryan Michael Kulik. Spencer Ron Larson. Tristan James Lee. Madison Paige Lindsay. Anna Elizabeth Losey. Kaylin Ruth Lombard. Patience Jordan Nicole Makusi. Grace Elizabeth Maloney. Carlos Eduardo Mamani. Ross Andrew Merritt. Tyler Conrad Massey. Coraline Marie McClune. Logan Matthew McFadden. Kendall Nicole McKissick. Joseph McHugh Mercurio. Khadijah Maganga. Logan Eli Miller. Shannon Samantha Miller. Danielle Sarah Mitchell. Xavier Christopher Moffett. Joseph Ryan Morris. Matthew David Mountain. Dylan James Mraz. Ashlyn Nicole Mueller. Megan Olivia Myers. Seth David Myers. Jonathan Lee Newport. Geneva Ann O'Bannon. Philip Nicholas Orris. Megan Elizabeth Parker. Taylor Lou Paulus. Josie Ray Penseal. Samuel John Petcash. Hannah Michelle Pfeiffer. Jacob Benjamin Powell. Nathaniel James Price. Elena Joy Pyle. David Michael Quinn. Derek Ellis Rayfew. Benjamin Lewis Ray. Kiera Michelle Reed. Nicholas Daniel Rennick. Matthew Nicholas Richardson. Alexandria Joanne Roberts. Gabrielle Lynn Robison. Cassidy Ann Russell. Dana Marie Scharer. Sarah Ann Scharer. Tyler Allen Shrub. Taylor Ann Schwabenbauer. Sierra Elaine Sonetta. Ada Riley Shattuck. Ethan Matthew Champeau. Isabella Janice Shea. Olivia Deidre Shea. Anna Irene Shreve. Elena Rose Smith. Dantes Wayne Smith. Emily Elise Smith. Brennan Ethan Songer. Vincent Andrew Spada. Richard Charles Sprester. Rachel Iris Steiner. Ryan Michael Stroop. Kiara Nicole Sweet. Kira Nicole Taylor. Taylor Siobhan Thomas. Alexis Anne-Marie Troop. Abigail Lee Justine Schreiber. Cameron Joseph Wade. Jack Andrew Walbridge. Harley Faith Welsh. Luke Andrew Welker. Jacob Ange Wells. Carson Douglas Welser. Dominic Isaiah West. Faith Autumn Wheeler. Austin James White. Michael Eric Whitney. Eve Shomei Wyman. Arya Satoko Yanagi. Zachary Robert Yonkin. Dylan Michael Young.
Class of 2019, please stand. This concludes the 60th commencement ceremony for the Jenner McLean School District and the class of 2019. We did it.